In today's very special episode, I finally show you what was inside that giant box. I make 2 of my best-selling bath bombs, and then Kale cooks one of our favorite meals. All of that and more in Vlogmas Day 8. Beautiful morning skies. And you can see, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but there are mountains right there. That's my finger, that shadow is my finger pointing to the mountains. Good morning.
Hello.
It's actually not the morning right now. It's noon.
I was gonna say good afternoon.
And I'm still in my robe. I'm still not feeling the best right now. I'm still a little sick. I'm really taking my time today. I have the video scheduled and ready to go. Kale is getting lunch going. Here's what Kale made, and it's kind of like a brunch, like a brunchy lunch. Thank you so much for making this. I love this. This is one of my favorite lunches.
You're welcome. It's really not all that tough too. These are like boxed hash browns.
Boxed hash browns. Yeah. Boxed hash browns, a fried egg, some smoked salmon, and salad mix of just random greens. I'm gonna eat this and then finally get my day going. Look at that sad, dead aloe plant that's in the background there. I am not good with keeping plants alive. That lunch was delicious. Thank you so much, Kale.
You're welcome. It was tasty.
Yeah.
And it's not too like heavy of a lunch either.
It's perfect, especially for how blah I feel today. But I have to get ready, and I'm gonna do that right now. And here is the final look. I have this stacked necklace set from Ana Luisa and an asymmetrical earring set. This is the Hannah Lee in Gold by Ana Luisa. I'm folding some laundry and I have a couple of companions. They're not really helping much, but keeping me company. Kale is making a ton of boxes.
More boxes.
For a ton of orders that we have.
It doesn't stop.
This time of year is crazy every year. So today we have orders that we need to get out the door. I need to make a couple of bath bombs, and I think today we are going to show you what was inside that giant box that came in the mail a few vlogmases ago. So here's that big package. It hasn't moved from when I last rested it up here when I first got it, and we're gonna show you what's inside. Do you want to put it upstairs first?
Okay, yeah. Let's bring it upstairs.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, it's better light. So we're here in our, what do you call this? Like a
entertainment room.
Entertainment room?
But you and I call it the treehouse.
We call it the treehouse. I'm not exactly sure why. It kind of feels like we're in a treehouse when we're in this room.
I like calling it the treehouse because it's like you can look out over everything here.
Yeah.
The driveway, the other houses, you can spy on people at night when their lights are on.
Yeah, we love the big windows in this room. The reason why we are here is because this thing is gonna be a new piece of decoration in this room. So let's open it up and show everyone what it is. And here it is.
Wow.
Taylor Canvases reached out to me and asked me if I wanted one of their canvases to put on our walls, and I thought sure, since we had this big empty wall over here, I thought why not. They make custom signs, and you can put your family name onto a whole host of different signs. I have a link to their website down below, so I would definitely check it out because they have signs for almost every room in the house. And I thought this sign would be perfect for our entertainment room because it is a place where we watch good movies, have good eats, and have good times.
Yeah, I like the color of the kind of the background of it. It's like a slate gray. It's almost like it's a worn look.
I like how vintagey it looks. Kale and I are going to be putting this up on our wall back here. So I was thinking over here. Does that look good? In between our winter scenes?
Yep, I think a little bit to the left. I mean, we'll space it out to have it be exactly in the middle.
We'll play with it. So Kale has his tools out. Seems simple enough, right?
Yep.
You're gonna put hooks over here.
Yeah, I'm just deciding
one over here. Gibson, you excited? What do you think, Jiggy? Good addition to the treehouse? It's not level. I think we need to correct that. There we go. That's much more level. Yay! I think it looks so good.
At first I lined up the hook with like where the nail goes in, so it was straight, just not the right parts.
I think it looks amazing. I really like it. Is it level?
It's level.
Good. Yeah, if you're putting up a sign like this, always make sure that you're using a leveler tool like that. I think this is a really cheap one we got from IKEA a long time ago. It's IKEA. Yep. We love IKEA. I think these make such fun gifts. If you want a sign like this for yourself, they have signs for almost every other room in the house. I have a code, Jerica15. You can use it to get 15% off of your order. Thank you, Taylor Canvases. We love it.
Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The first bath bomb that I'm pressing today is my best-selling bath bomb. And if a lot of you are paralyzed at the idea of starting because you don't know what the heck to sell, my biggest tip for you guys is keep it simple. Start with what you know will sell well. And that's usually a pretty generic, popular scent like lavender that's colored purple like this. I was able to get this light purple color from Amethyst dye, just like a smidgen of it. And I love that dye, how you can get really deep purple and really light purple like this. And this bath bomb is literally just this color, this beautiful light lavender color. I topped the bath bomb with these lavender buds. I bought a bunch of lavender buds years ago, like 5 years ago, and the bag is still full. And I make a lot of lavender things. I'm never gonna get rid of this bag of lavender buds. Good thing it's dry and doesn't expire, right? Do lavender buds or botanicals expire? I don't think so. I might be wrong on that. I've been making this bath bomb for as long as I've been selling bath bombs, and from the get-go, oops, I almost dropped all my lavender buds. From the jump, this bath bomb sold well and continues to sell really well, so I will continue to make it. Oh, you guys are slowly falling. Okay, gosh, my setup is in need of help. I need a new tripod or something. Anyway, sorry about that. I didn't notice until now. I use a stick and I poke my mix to help it to float, but if that doesn't work, you can take your finger in there and just make even bigger holes like that, and then lightly cover it up. Like, don't press down, because when it compresses, because I'm using the bath bomb press here, when it compresses, it's gonna keep those holes, some of those holes intact, and that's what will help the bath bomb float. So let me move you, or I'll move this over so you can see this bath bomb machine in action. If you're a subscriber or you watch my channel regularly, you know what's about to go down. But for me, I always find this super satisfying to watch. Let me angle it better so you guys have a really good view. Another thing that'll help it float is pressing down just once really quick, like you saw me do there. And this is what you get. Twist it to get it out. Flip her over. And you've got a gorgeous bath bomb. And I have sold hundreds, if not thousands, of this super simple lavender bath bomb. If you look at a lot of companies, they make their own version of this. Some of them look identical to this, and that's okay. Customers love lavender bath bombs. So Bath & Body companies should definitely continue to make it. This is ridiculous now, oh my gosh. It's really dry in Calgary right now, and I don't know if you can hear in the background the gentle hum of my humidifier that is helping me make these bath bombs perfectly. And I suggest to you guys, if you're dealing with really dry weather right now, oh, there you guys go. Get a humidifier and have it running near to where you're making bath bombs. And they'll come out perfect, like this. I love this bath bomb press machine. So I'm going to keep going and then come back and show you them all pressed. So those are the French lavender bath bombs, all pressed. They have a few little warts on them because when I run my humidifier, sometimes there's a little bit of extra moisture that gets caught into the batch, I guess, or when I spray it with water, there's a few water drops that don't get mixed into the mix. But other than that, they're pretty smooth. Now on to the next bath bomb batch. So here are the colors of the second bath bomb that I'm making. I'm gonna be making my peach bath bombs. This is another bath bomb that has sold really well since I first launched it, and I've made hundreds of them now. It has two colors. This is coral dye, which looks kind of orangey, but has the slightest pinkish tint to it. And I added some hot pink to half the batch, which turned into more of a peachy pink color. And this is the mold. This is from Fizz Fairy as well. And I put a little bit of glitter in there. I use Peach Nectar from Fizz Fairy. This is the glitter that I collaborated with them on, and it's a beautiful goldy pink color. I will show you, don't worry. And then the secret inside color will be a green embed powder, which I have over here. So for these hand press molds, I have a bit of a different strategy for them than I do for the bath bomb press molds. I fill it loosely, and that way the two halves, when I press them, they hold together better, and I have less instances of cracking in the middle when I do that. And I've labeled the sides with a front and back so that I know. The front has the glitter on it. I do a base of the coral orange color like that. I add the secret color near what's gonna be the stem or the leaf part of the bath bomb mold. I paint that part green, and then there's gonna be green shooting out that end from the embed color. And then I start to fill the rest of it very, very loosely until I reach the top. And I kind of do like a half and half look for this peach bath bomb. And once I reach the top, I just wanna get my glitter. How beautiful is that? This is my favorite glitter that I made, and I just adore it. Get a little spoon like this, just grab a little bit of the pink, a little bit of the gold, and I will sprinkle it over the pink, or the peachy pink color to add a touch of glitter. And I start to press it down. And I don't press down too hard, just enough to bring the two sides together. And I go around the perimeter, and then I flip it over once and do the same thing. Again, very lightly, not too hard. If it doesn't go up that way, I try the other way. And then you have this. And to unmold it, you take a spoon, tap it until it becomes loose. We never force it. That is loose. And do the front. Okay, and that's loose as well. Now we are ready to get it out of the mold. I'm going to take the backing off of it first. It looks like that. And then I'm gonna flip it over onto this tray. And this is always a weird moment. And I'm gonna move it to where I want it to dry. Let's move it to this corner here. And I'm just gonna lift this up. And there you go, you have a perfect peach with some gorgeous glitter on top. And I'm going to paint this green tomorrow. I'll show you that in tomorrow's vlog. But I'm gonna press the rest of these before the mix gets too dry and show you what that all looks like when it's done. Aren't these so beautiful? From the color choice, from the glitter that I use, I love these bath bombs. They look so good. And they smell like peach candy. It's like peach with a lot of sweetness in there. But it's just one of those smells that people love to have in their bath or shower. So now we have these bath bombs pressed, we can let them dry, and then I'll paint them tomorrow. And you can see how they look with that on, because they look even better with their little painted green leaves. It's a necessary touch. If you guys get this mold and make these bath bombs, you gotta paint the leaves green. That's the rule I have. That's just for me. But you can have that rule too. But this was my last business to do of the day. It's now dinner time. Kayla's gonna make something delicious, and I'll show you what that is. What are you making for dinner today?
Today I'm gonna be making curry shrimp.
You might hear her in the background whining softly because it's around her dinner time, 6 o'clock. When it comes within maybe 20 minutes of 6 o'clock, she starts making some noises. We know, Dempsey, we know. The shrimp coconut curry recipe is a Reed Drummond recipe that we got from a cookbook, and the Reed Drummond cookbook, we still cook our soups like that. We cook so many things from that cookbook. We don't have it anymore, but because we've made the stuff so much, it's in our brains now. So he's excited to show you how he makes it.
I don't know if we have any honey.
I'm pretty sure we do have honey.
We do?
Yeah.
Is there honey?
Yep, found some.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
It's from when I tried to make that soap with honey. This has found its way to our pantry. This looks amazing. I can't wait to dive in. Thank you so much for making curry shrimp dinner.
I learned it from you.
And we asked the question whether or not you guys wanted to see Kale do his cooking on a channel, and I think there's a very strong interest for it, so we'll see. We'll see what 2023 has in store for that. But thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end. If you want any of those bath bomb recipes, that's all on my Patreon. Speaking of my Patreon, thank you to my Patreons. You guys are so amazing and so generous, especially these guys, my bubble BFFs. You guys are so supportive and so generous. Thank you so, so much. And that's it. Until the next one, keep smiling, keep being awesome, and have a happy, happy holidays. Bye, guys. Ooh, this looks so good.
Oh.
So.